What's up guys, it's Salvaje from the Salvaje Cartel, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at my Warlock PvE setup. I do have my PvP setup and all that stuff. That will be in the Destiny tips and tricks playlist down in the description below, so make sure to check that out if you want. I have tips in there like how to put up your Grimoire score, the new infinite ammo glitch if you're interested in that. Anyways, let's get started. We're going to be taking a look at Sunsinger, and then we're going to be taking a look at Voidwalker. We're going to start off with Sunsinger, almost the same thing as my PvP setup. But yeah, I usually run fusion grenades mainly because fusion grenades are really good on majors, such like knights and fallen majors, all that stuff. But sometimes when I'm dealing with weak enemies, I either go with the solar grenade or the firebolt grenades. I really love the Sunsinger grenades. Now, in the jumping one, I do have balance glide, mainly because I like to have control when I'm in the air, and I believe this also gives you extra speed. As you guys can see, bonuses to both speed and control, so yeah, sure. Why not? I usually go with Fireborn, usually when I'm doing a raid, mainly because if I die, I can just come back to life. Especially, this is really helpful in Crota's End hard mode, as well as Vault of Glass hard mode, all that good stuff. But when I'm doing like, I don't know, like a strike or something, sometimes I do like to go with the Radiant skin, just for the extra shield. In the Scorch, I always like to go with Flame Shield. I pretty much only use Flame Shield all the time, but sometimes I do like to go with Brimstone because the Scorch melee makes enemies explode. This is really helpful in the Abyss encounter in Crota. So in the Arcane tree, I actually like to go with Arcane Wisdom, mainly because it gives me that extra agility. And in PvE, guys, I really don't go for the extra agility. I like to go for armor and recovery. So in this tree right here, we got Radiant Will, Viking Funeral, and Sunburst. Sunburst could be really helpful, especially if you put it up with Brimstone, but I like to go for the long Radiance because when I go on Radiance, it's usually to make orbs for my teammates or mainly to come back from the dead. In the Order tree, I like to go for Divine Order, mainly for that extra armor, and in this tree, I like to go with Gift of the Sun so I can get 2 fusion grenades. I do like to go with Angel of Light sometimes, but not all the time. I usually go with Angel of Light when I have Starfire Protocol or something like that unlocked. Anyways, let's move on forward to the Voidwalker setup. I usually run the Vortex Grenade, but the Scatter Grenade and Axiom Bolt is also pretty helpful. In PvE, I don't use Blink. I like to use Blink in PvP. But yeah, I like to go with the Focus Burst mainly because it gives me that initial burst, and it does make you, I guess, fly a little higher, especially in the jumping platforms. This is really useful. For the Nova Bomb, I have the Vortex. Putting the Nova Bomb in 3 projectiles, I don't really find it as like a big deal. And Lance, I have seen people use it in raids, but honestly, I like the Vortex effect mainly because it keeps on damaging enemies and it kills majors a lot of the time. So in Energy Drain, I do like to go with Lifesteal, mainly because mainly for the health regeneration. In the Arcane tree, I like to go with Arcane Spirit. As you guys can see, it gives me that extra armor. My Voidwalker, as you guys can see as well, it's pretty much based on recovery because this is pretty much do a lot of damage, super everything you see in sight type of dude. I really don't take a lot of damage with my Warlock. In this tree right here, I like to go with Annihilate. I don't really run the Hunger or Nova Magic, mainly because Nova Magic is, it just makes tracks enemies, and usually when you throw a Nova Bomb in PvE, you're right in front of the enemies. The Hunger, I guess it's kind of useful for PvP, but like I said, Annihilate mainly because it makes a big Nova Bomb and a big Vortex Grenade. In the Order tree, I like to go with the Ancestral Order, mainly for that extra recovery and that extra armor. And in the last tree we have here, I do like to go with Embrace the Void on PvP sometimes, but for PvE, it all comes down to Bloom. Enemies killed by any of your abilities will explode. This includes Nova Bomb, this includes the Energy Drain, and this also includes the grenades. So I hope you guys enjoyed my Warlock PvE setup. If you did, make sure to give the video a like and make sure to share it with your buddies, and make sure to subscribe to the Salvaje Cartel for more daily Destiny content. Peace out, guys.